come and see us.
Well, I promise you the next time I'm in Paris, I'll carry on to London and I'll visit you.
Claire would be very thrilled to see you again.
Oh, charming Ethel, I'll make every effort. Now, let me take this opportunity to assure you, Sir Alan, that we will do nothing in this matter without consulting your government first.
That's very good to hear. And now I mustn't keep you from your bed any longer. I know that you have a full program ahead of you for the rest of your stay.
Truly nightmare week, but still this has been an oasis of pleasure this evening, Sir Alan. It was a feast of music.
Splendid. I'm delighted that you enjoyed it so much.
Good night, Sir Alan.
Good night, Your Highness. Good night. Sleep well.
But I shall not need sleeping pills for that, I promise you. Michel? Michel? Michel, ma petite, la ministre est partie.
Reconnaissez-vous?
Oui, c'est bien lui, le salaud. As-tu vraiment tué le chat?
J'en ai bien peur, ma petite.
Non!
Ne vous en faites pas, hein?
C'est impossible!
Alors, ici la sûreté. Donnez-moi Londres immédiatement.
Ici, je...
Le numéro est Kensington 8608.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. John Drake?
Speaking.
This is Inspector Roger. I'm speaking from Hotel Henri IV. The Shah Wassimi was killed here tonight. It was Noureddin again.
Noureddin? All right, I'll deal with it right away, Roger. I'll be in touch. I want Beirut. Urgent. Hello?
Why didn't you tell me Noureddin had left Beirut?
What? Noureddin left Beirut.
Come on, wake up, James. Get with it. He killed the Shah Wassimi in Paris tonight.
It's not possible.
Better tell that to the Shah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Drake. You must have sneaked out on us yesterday.
All right. Is the girl still there?
Yes, I checked on her tonight.
Well, we'd better hope he's still crazy about her, hadn't we?
Oh, he'll be back, Drake. He'll be back.
You'd better be right. I'm flying out tomorrow as soon as I've done some shopping.
Shopping? What for?
Masterpieces and a watch.
Here is your magic charm, your talisman.
As you, took your time about it, you Bulak.
Naturally, it is a work of art.
Certainly looks like an ordinary watch.
But of course it is perfect, as everything I create is perfect.
You don't undersell yourself, do you, Bulak?
Modesty does not pay. Here, let me show you how simply it works. All you have to do is you lift the winder as if you are going to alter the position of the hands, and voila, your secret weapon is prepared to strike.
Ah, very impressive. It's sharp, too, isn't it?
1 second's notice is all you need. A flick with the wrist, a quick injection, and your victim is paralyzed.
Is it filled from the back?
Of course, a little press with the finger, a half turn, and it springs off.
As you say, your little scorpion is a work of art.
I can't get any more money out of Daddy this month, Steve.
I am not asking you to.
Well, what are we going to do, darling?
Well, go away, Daphne. Just leave me alone. Hmm?
But I can't go on living like this. I can't talk to you. You're impossible.
Stephen Miller?
Yes, what do you want?
Oh, Arthur Lowe told me about you.
Really? You surprise me.
Are you interested in Stephen's pictures, Mr...
Yes, I'm very interested in them indeed.
Perhaps you'd like to buy one.
I'd like to buy them all.
Buy them all? Stephen!
It's a joke, idiot. And in rather bad taste.
Oh, no, I'm not joking. In addition, I'd like to buy your easel, your paints, your palette, your brushes, in fact, all your equipment.
You must be joking.
Mad.
And there's something else I'd like you to do for me right away, if you'd be so kind. Make me a charcoal sketch of this head.
Alexandros the Greek with something to welcome you to Beirut, Mr. Miller.
Open the door, it's not locked.
Ah, you are settling quickly.
I've very little to unpack.
What matters except the work? Work is the answer. Work like a slave and you will be saved. Every day I swear I shall work. Work and sweat away my fat. Yet every day I procrastinate, turning to drink and taverns and women. My body has such a colossal appetite. But no more of that. Let us drink to your creativity. We drink to welcome you to this beautiful city.
Thank you, Alexandros. That is a charming sentiment.
One thing I must warn you about, Mr. Miller.
Oh, what's that, Alexandros?
Do not become too familiar with me. It is for your own sake that I say this. If you become familiar, I will take advantage and you will do no work.
Thanks for the warning. I will be as unfamiliar as possible.
It would be terrible to interfere with the work of an artist.
Cheers.
Yasu.
Yasu?
The last man who took this place was a Frenchman. He found me charming. It was a disaster. I was drunk for a month.
The Frenchman?
I taught him Greek. I speak also Turkish, Armenian, German, French, and Czech, if you're in need of a linguist. Also, I know everybody in this city, also all the places to eat. I'm a mass of information on many subjects.
You may be very useful to me, Alexandros.
Let me be that. Do not hesitate. You have only to open your door and shout my name. I'll hear you.
Right.
Now, for eating, there is the Tavern Sinbad. It's only 3 minutes from here, where you can eat excellently for a modest sum. La Gondole, the Almatin, superb. You have only to mention the name Alexandros. Why don't we go there for dinner tonight?
No.
To celebrate your first night here in Beirut?
Oh, I am very poor,
Tonight,
Alexandros.
I have enough for both.
No, thank you very much.
Then
but
let
not tonight.
me fill your glass.
No more to drink.
You are right. Out with me tonight. No work tomorrow. You do well not to encourage me.
Yeah.
You paint ladies beautifully. way. You create the form organization with elements of line, plane, volume, and texture. There is a rhythmic, you might say, mathematical order on the sensuous display.
Yeah, you're very, very flattering to me, Alexandros.
I mean it. You are a real artist.
Thank
You're
you.
sure you won't have more? No, 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 no. Don't accept, no. I will go now. Good night, my friend. Good night.
Good night.
And you won't hesitate.
I won't hesitate.
Hey.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I thought he was never going to leave.
Why didn't you wait till I came to see you?
The Reddin. What? I've just had a rumor on the vine. He won't be here for more than a few days.
That's great news.
Well, I thought you'd like to know as quickly as possible.
Thanks a lot.
Nothing to do with me, darling. I didn't arrange it.
How am I going to winkle him out of the Lebanon in a few days?
Try putting him in the trunk.
I'd forgotten what a funny man you were, Jade.
Oh, don't take it out on me, please. I'm only a civil servant here.
I've needed a fortnight at least to get him out.
Well, you'll be lucky if you get 5 days.
Can't be done, it's impossible.
Well, it's simple, isn't it? He's going to winkle away from us again.
This is the third time.
If at first you don't succeed, quit.
He's back with the girl, isn't he?
Oh, yes, he's back with Marivaldo. That's why he comes here. Oh, by the way, I brought some more information on her background. It's all in there. She's whizzed up in the world. She's staying at Pigeon Rock at the Villa Horizon.
I'll just have to take a chance and move in tonight.
Exotic little cover you've chosen for yourself, Mr.
She's
Miller.
still at the Hibiscus.
De la nuit, mon cœur se meurt sans amour. Que tu sois ici ou là demain, que m'importe, ça ne change rien. Que de nouveau printemps, ce soit le premier jour.
She not a panther among women, a beast of prey, a veritable shark in the wave.
Mix your metaphors.
Looking at such a woman who cares about metaphors. Oh, she has the effect on me of a bottle of cognac. I'm drunk on merely at the sight of her. But how can you draw by this light?
She inspires me too.
It's very splendid. It hits at what such a woman is. She's so young and yet so old. She knows everything about men. She terrifies me.
Wonder how she'll accept this.
You're going to give it to her?
Naturally.
You're not looking for a conquest.
She'll like.
But you would not have enough money
Only want to paint.
to paint her. It is true about you English. You are very phlegmatic.
Et sans amour.
Would you accept this?
It's very good.
You accept it then?
Thank you.
I wonder, could you spare me a few minutes of your valuable time?
5. But only because your sketch of me is so good.
You are very kind. What can I get you to drink?
No, I will get you one.
Please, I
Cognac?
would like- Yes.
I heard Kalam Rashid Nureddin.
You don't look like an artist.
How do artists look?
Less positive.
I have to be positive. I only have 5 minutes at my disposal, don't I?
And what are you trying to accomplish in that time?
The impossible.
It's interesting.
Do I take that as a sign of encouragement?
No.
That's positive for an artist. And you are an artist.
Thank you.
Thank you. I I'm going to try and persuade you
Persuade me?
to let me paint you.
That's very flattering, but I'm afraid it's not possible.
You could do for me what the Gioconda did for Leonardo.
Leonardo would have done it without her.
Please, please, I ask you. I beg of you.
I'm sorry, I've always liked artists, but it is
It
impossible.
would only take a few hours. It's so terribly
I've
important.
already given you a few minutes, and that is more than I have to give. Please, it's useless to
You're a
say
generous
anything.
person. You cannot deny me. I ask for so
No,
little. Just a
mind
few
you, that in
hours.
the beginning you said... This is an English artist who has made a sketch of me.
Ah, an English artist, huh? Well, these are very rare out here. Oh, yeah. Yes. Very excellent likeness. But you have not signed it. Please. Only artists who are ashamed of their work fail to sign them. Isn't that so, Mr. S. Miller?
Stephen Miller.
Nuruddin. Rashid Nuruddin. Have you been in Beirut long?
No.
You staying?
Indefinitely.
Oh, you must be a very successful artist then.
No.
A wealthy one.
No.
It is cheaper to work here than in England.
Yeah.
And more inspiring.
Sometimes. Well, I think it's time I was...
Oh, no, no, please. Look, you have not finished your drink.
When I have finished my number, I would like to leave.
You say that you're a poor artist, but the hibiscus is very expensive, and your suit is also very expensive.
You're very inquisitive, Mr. Nuruddin.
Oh, call me Rashid. Yes, yes, I am inquisitive about interesting people, and then artists are always interesting, aren't they?
Stephen, don't mind me.
You don't mind if I call you Stephen, do you?
No. No, Rashid, I don't mind.
Quand tu n'es pas là, et je ne suis pas le maire. Quand tu n'es pas là, mais demain je pourrais te dire combien je t'aime.
Are you going to answer my little inquisitiveness, Stephen?
Yes. The hibiscus is very expensive. My friend around the corner pays. This suit is a relic of better days. I live in Beirut in the poor quarter, in a small room which fortunately has large windows and north light.
The address of which you keep to yourself.
I think so, yes.
You find it difficult to take your eyes off Marie, don't you?
Yes, she's very, very beautiful. I'd like to paint her.
She is much admired. I myself admire her. Do you know where I live here?
How could I know that?
Well, when I am in Beirut, I live at the Villa Horizon on Pigeon Rock.
Should that interest me?
Marie Valden also lives in the Villa Horizon.
When are you leaving Beirut?
I might never leave again.
What do you do, Rashid?
Oh, Stephen. Are you as inquisitive as I am, then?
Yes, almost, yes.
Well, my job is dull. It's not like yours. You said you wanted to paint Marie.
Yeah.
What if I could persuade her to sit for you?
I would be very grateful.
You would be grateful?
Yeah.
Yes, as I'm sure you would.
I would.
Will you leave it to me to try?
Yes.
You won't yourself,
You mean you don't want me to speak to her again?
Yes. Yes, Stephen, that is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I can't make any promises about that.
I have heard that artists are somewhat fanatical.
All madmen.
I think you better go now.
What were you doing standing across from my villa this morning?
Waiting for you to come out, Marie Valadon.
You shouldn't follow me about like this.
I'm a fool,
Yes, you are.
but I am not the only one who is following you.
What do you mean?
Do you see that man there, by the newspaper kiosk? That's the one.
You must be mistaken.
No, he was at the Hibiscus last night, too.
You are only saying this so that you can keep on talking to me.
Not true.
Why should he follow me?
Maybe he wants to paint you.
Admit that you are playing the fool with me.
Or maybe he's in love with her. Either way, it's easy to prove.
How is it easy?
You buy me a coffee at the cafe over there, and you'll see. He will take one, too.
This is fantasy. You are joking with me.
Perhaps.
Well, are you, aren't you?
Shall I go? I badly need that coffee, and I haven't a piastre.
You didn't spend everything last night.
Everything I had, everything my friend had, you see, it's my affair, really. I'll go. But keep an eye on him. He is following you. Goodbye, Marie Valadon.
Oh, wait a minute. You're very amusing, and I'll buy you that coffee.
Thank you.
Well, we are here. And where's that man you pointed out to me?
Don't see him?
I think you're a very imaginative man, Mr.
Miller. Stephen Miller.
And a very determined man.
I just want to paint you, that's all.
Because you find me so beautiful?
No, no, no. No, there are many beautiful women in the plastic sense, but your beauty holds something more.
It is hard to believe that you are an Englishman.
Mystery.
Mystery.
Hmm? Women are as attractive to men as they are mysterious. That's why the Gioconda is so magnetic to them. They feel that they cannot penetrate to her innermost soul. And after the Gioconda, Marie Valadon.
We should be drinking wine if you say things like that.
Will you sit for me?
Perhaps after Rashid Noureddin has left Beirut.
Can't wait that long.
It will only be a few days.
Tomorrow is a day that may never come. Can't I persuade you to visit my studio now?
May I remind you that in the beginning, that man you pointed out to me, he's sitting right behind you. Don't look around.
I wasn't going to. Tell me something, Marie. Do you think that Rashid is a jealous man?
Yes, yes. I would say he was a jealous man where I'm concerned.
Could it be, then, that he's responsible for the man sitting behind me?
Rashid wouldn't dare to have me followed.
Tell you what I think, Marie. I think that Rashid would dare anything.
Madame Neshkov. Miller, Ellen Glazy.
What savage language is that you speak? Do you understand English?
I want to see the Englishman, Miller.
This may not be possible. Mr. Miller is an artist, and one should hesitate before one interrupts an artist.
He will see me. Rashid Noureddin.
Mr. Miller, will you see Rashid Noureddin, or are you working?
Thank you, Alexandros. Yes, I will see Rashid Noureddin.
He's like a father with a daughter of 16.
An artist is more precious than a daughter, my friend.
Thank you, Alexandros.
How much your service, Mr. Miller?
Thank you. Do come in.
Ah, you really are a poor artist, aren't you?
How did you know where to find me?
Oh, I have a nose. You're only interested in women, I see.
Yes, and only those that are enigmatic.
Enigmatic?
Yes, puzzling.
Marie is enigmatic?
Yeah.
She is also beautiful.
Yeah.
And a woman. Very much a woman.
No doubt.
She's not enigmatic to me.
Are you quite sure she has no secrets, Rashid?
You are
Hmm?
a very provoking man, Stephen.
Only with certain people, Rashid.
No, you do not provoke me. I will not allow you to provoke me.
It makes me very happy to hear that, Rashid. I should hate to have you for an enemy. I really ought to offer you a drink now, but as you can see, I am just a poor artist.
Well, I did not come to drink with you, Stephen. I came to offer an invitation.
You surprise me.
Marie would like you to come to the Villa Horizon to eat with us tonight.
Terribly nice of her.
You accept?
With a great deal of pleasure.
Good. Shall we say 7 o'clock then?
Yes, fine. Oh, tell me, Rashid, does that mean she might agree to sit for me?
Well, there must be a chance now, mustn't there?
Well, it begins to look that way, yeah.
Well, then, I should not count on it, Stephen. I mean, not just yet, anyway.
Well, as far as people are concerned, I never count on anything, Rashid.
Oh, come now, Stephen. Till tonight, then.
Till tonight.
La 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 la, la 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 la.
That car of yours is like playing Russian roulette. 1 minute it's boiling hot. What are you doing?
I'm pressing your pants.
You're going to spoil me, Alexandros.
You're going to see a lady, you must be pretty, but watch Rashid Nuruddin. He's a very dangerous man.
I'm not his rival.
Oh, come, Mr. Miller, I'm your friend. Surely with someone as beautiful as Marie Valadon, you are after the ultimate favor.
I want to paint the lady. That is all I want to do. How many times do I have to tell you that, Alexandros, before you will believe me?
You can look me in the eye and say that?
I can look you in the eye and I can say it.
But be careful, because though I believe you, you know Nuruddin will not.
You sure of that?
I'm more than sure, I'm certain.
That makes me very happy, Alexandros.
I don't understand. But then you are an artist, and you are people who are beyond comprehension. La, 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 la.
Ah, Stephen, please come inside.
Evening, Rashid. What a charming place Marie Valadon has.
Yes, I like it. Stephen, what will you have to drink? I myself, I prefer before dinner, but you know what you will.
Arac's quite acceptable to me, thank you.
Marie will be down in a moment. She sleeps for an hour or two before dinner. It's a very long night at the Hibiscus.
Yes, I can imagine her sleeping all day and playing all night. I mean, she is, after all, a creature of the dark, is she not?
I never thought of it that way before. Stephen, would you like ice?
Just a piece. Those candles are very romantic.
Sure. Would you like a cigar?
I don't usually take cigars.
Oh, come now, be unusual.
Oh, I'll have one, thank you.
You know, Stephen, you remind me of certain of your fellow countrymen, you know, who are far from being artists.
Oh, which of those?
The ones with titles.
Really?
You have that sort of arrogance.
So, do you know England well, Rashid?
Well, I know enough to talk about the weather.
Let's drink to that, then, shall we?
Oh, no. Let's drink to something far more interesting than that. Let's drink to Marie Valadon.
No, lady, I would rather drink to more. Marie Valadon.
Marie wants some music.
I see I'm not the only guest.
No, Stephen, you're not. Look, please, won't you sit down? Marie would be so unhappy if I didn't make you comfortable. That is a very great talent with her, you know, Stephen. She sees to a man's needs. You know, like putting sugar in your coffee and stirring it for you. Do you know what I mean, Stephen? Running the bath and putting salts into it, changing your cufflinks over. The little touching things. Do you understand, Stephen?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. You're a very lucky man, Rashid.
Yes, I intend to stay that way.
Unfortunately, luck has a habit of changing, I'm afraid.
The guests, the brothers Massaidi. Unfortunately, Stephen, they don't speak one word of English. Salam alla Anglesi. There's no need to ask them what they want to drink, Stephen. They don't. They're true believers. I see a question in your eyes, Stephen.
Have another drink.
Certainly, Stephen. That wasn't the question, was it? You were wondering why someone like Marie would invite such men to dinner, aren't you?
To be honest, yes, I was. But then, almost immediately, a possible answer occurred to me.
It did?
Maybe Marie didn't invite them at all.
Oh, Stephen. What do you take me for? Do you think I would bring people to the villa without first asking Marie if they'd be welcome?
Well, where you are concerned, Rashid, anything is possible.
Rode Belek Martek-Lou?
Am I allowed to finish my cigar?
Oh, certainly. Stephen, I don't understand you.
This is the sort of occasion when I wish I'd had some instruction in judo or something like that.
Hmm. What do you take me for? Some kind of savage?
The worst kind. Civilized kind.
I'm sorry you can't finish your cigar, Stephen, but you might be tempted to cry out. And that would disturb Marie, and that would be unthinkable. So we must work quietly. Quietly, but thoroughly. You see, Stephen, now I did give you warnings, but you ignored them. You followed Maria this morning. You made a terrible nuisance of yourself. So you must learn, Stephen.
Come, Mr. Miller. Try to do a little cognac. The men said you were drunk, but I don't believe them.
Yes. The men. Masadi brothers. It worked out even better than I could have hoped.
Better?
Yes, better. Nuruddin is more jealous of me than I could have believed possible.
This makes you happy?
Very happy.
Must have hit you on the head?
No. They worked me over what it wouldn't show. What time is it?
Sometime after 8. But what happened to you, Mr. Miller?
I didn't have dinner with Marie Valadon, that's for certain. See if I don't stand up.
No. This Nuruddin set a trap for you, eh?
Yeah. Be all right if I don't laugh. Yes. Nuruddin set a trap for me, and now I am going to repay the compliment.
Ah, you want your revenge?
Yes, I do. But I shall need your help.
You want me to fight at your side?
No, I don't want you to fight.
Would you know this Nuruddin? I don't like him.
Will you help me?
Tell me what you require of me.
So, Nuruddin beat you up tonight. Well, you would play the defenseless artist, wouldn't you? Good. Excellent.
I'm glad you're so happy. Now, will you kindly inform Inspector Roger that Nuruddin will be arriving in Paris within the next 36 hours?
Nuruddin on a plate, just like that.
Security wanted more than we do. They weren't exactly deliriously happy when the Shah got knocked off on their front doorstep, were they?
Well, what are you going to say to him? Look here, old chap. Be a sport. Fly to Paris and get your head chopped off.
If he thinks Marie Valadon has gone there with me, he'll follow us all right.
What?
You heard, James.
Look, you've only been here 2 days. You can't tell me that even with your fatal charm you could have talked her into doing that.
You don't listen, do you? I said if he thinks we've gone.
Que tu sois ici ou là demain, que m'importe, ça ne change rien, que de nouveau printemps, ce soit le premier jour, mon cœur demeure sans amour. Je m'en vais dans la ville endormie, et comme compagnie, nos nombreux me suffit, je n'ai plus que et de la souille, mon cœur s'émeurt sans amour.
Do you mind if I join you, Rashid? Thank you.
Et c'est moi qui serai loin de moi.
Do you Notice I was walking with a slight limp. Had the misfortune to fall rather awkwardly earlier this evening. How did the dinner go? You're not very talkative, Rashid.
You're a very endurable man, Steve.
Artists have to be, otherwise they'd never survive. Did Marie have an undisturbed siesta?
I made a mistake with you.
But you underestimated me.
I underestimated you badly.
Does Marie know that she's associating with a thug?
The intelligent man learns by his mistakes.
I don't think she'll be very happy about it. Good evening, Miss Falaton. That was absolutely wonderful. I must tell you right away that Rashid would like me to paint your portrait. Isn't that so, Rashid?
Yes, I'd like that very much.
Where did you get the car, you poor artist?
I've acquired a wealthy friend.
You work very quickly.
Well, by and large, I'm lucky with people. It's just money that escapes me.
Is your studio very far?
We're not going to my studio.
Oh, where are you going?
To my wealthy friends. I took my easel and my paints over there this morning. I thought it'd be more comfortable for you. The studio is a hovel.
I wouldn't have minded that. Poverty doesn't depress me. I understand it. I was brought up with it in Paris.
Today, I want to be as agreeable as possible to you.
You're very agreeable. You're a charming man.
I hope you think that by the time the day is out.
You mean I should wait and see what you make of my picture?
It may not work out.
I have every confidence. Don't forget I have your sketch.
It's not quite the same thing. Marie, you know the man I told you was following you the other day?
Mm-hmm.
He's here again. Looks as though he's brought his brother with him.
Yes, you're right.
Did you ask Nuruddin about him?
No, I didn't.
I don't like being followed.
No, neither do I.
Shall I lose them?
If you can.
Right. Let's go. You wait here. I'll be back in a minute.
Hamala's fel studio.
La, auch noch fel studio. Ma kan chonek.
Mahana?
This friend of yours, where is he?
Having something to eat.
What does he do?
Nothing.
Very interesting. It has taken you a long time to get a bottle of wine.
I won't be a minute. Make yourself comfortable.
He's very English, isn't he?
Yes. Terribly English.
What's this?
Oh, I thought we could have something to eat before we start.
But this is a feast. When did you prepare it?
Earlier this morning.
You did a lot earlier this morning, didn't you?
Huh?
Dolmatis, Yalanji. I love them.
Oh, is that what they are? I didn't know what they were called. I always just point to myself.
And Samos wine. You have done very well.
Thank you, Ma.
Why don't you bring it here and put it down on this rug and we make a déjeuner sur l'herbe?
You like to picnic?
I love to picnic. I love anything that is unexpected, surprising, and bizarre.
Bizarre. I could never say it like that.
Oh, yes, you could. Bizarre. Try it.
Bizarre.
Very good. Bizarre. I was like a little rat. Skinny arms, skinny legs, no bones at all. And my hair was like dried seaweed. I was terrible.
I think you exaggerate.
No, cigarette.
Anyway, you had your voice.
Yes, that was what the men first noticed about me, my voice. It takes a long time to learn about men. Perhaps I still haven't learned.
Sometimes they can be as disillusioning as women.
Oh, you say that like a cynic, and surely you're not that.
Isn't cynicism the last refuge of the idealist?
You are talking like a Frenchman. But right now I feel as though I was in Paris.
And you talk as though you're so old, Marie. It's a mistake.
Age is only a question of how much living you have done, isn't it? Give me some more wine, please.
What do you know about Noureddin, Marie?
He's a very good-looking man. He's very strong. He spends money recklessly. Like you, I don't think he cares too much about tomorrow.
Do you know what he does?
Doesn't interest me.
Do you know?
He's an exporter.
Do you know what he exports?
No.
Death.
Death? What sort of a joke are you making?
Marie! Marie!
Pourquoi appelez-vous Marie Noureddin? Elle n'est pas là?
Êtes-vous sûr?
Absolument sûr. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Il y a quelque chose qui ne va pas, Noureddin. Vous croyez cocu, peut-être?
So you have used me to snare Rashid.
Yes.
You're not an artist.
No.
And everything is a lie?
Noureddin is an assassin. Such men aren't caught without a certain amount of unpleasantness.
But he is not caught yet.
I know.
Suppose he doesn't fall for your deception.
He wins, I lose.
If he gets at you again, he'll kill you.
I know.
If I try to phone him,
Stop you.
if I try to leave,
I'll stop you.
oh, you were so convincing, so clever, so charming. Buy me a coffee. I haven't a piastra. I spent everything to hear you last night. There are many beautiful women, but your beauty carries something more. So magnetic, so mysterious. The Gioconda. After the Gioconda, Marie Baldon.
I'm sorry, Marie.
Now, dear, enough for good. Let me go, you pigs, let me go. Now, will you believe that I've gone to France, to Paris, eh? Look, look! Where are his pictures? Where is his easel? Where are his clothes? Huh? Look, 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 look. Where is his suitcase? Where is anything that belongs to Miller? Anything! Now, pigs, now, look under the bed if you like. Look in the shower. Paris, that's where you'll find him, Paris! Pigs! Pigs!
Next flight to Paris, Mr. Anagnosti? Yes, there is a vacancy. Flight 721 at 1845 hours. I'll hold it for you, Mr. Anagnosti. But you'll have to be here 1 hour before takeoff.
right. It's time I checked with Alexandros in the airport. Take good care of Marie, won't you?
Of course I will.
Oh, we won't keep you much longer now. As soon as Nuruddin is on his way to Paris, I'll telephone and you can go. Bye, Marie.
Alexandros!
Cairo, Rome, Athens, Algiers, Istanbul, Alexandria. She never moves without Juju. Juju's good luck to Marie Valden.
Good luck to you, too. Eh? Rashid?
Yes. And booked a flight for Paris. In fact, but for the doll, I'd be in the air now.
Ironic.
We both made mistakes in this little encounter. Haven't we, Stephen? Unfortunately, yours is fatal.
Now, you're been a bit reckless, aren't you, Rashid? You don't want your own countrymen after you, do you?
Oh. Do you think I'm stupid, Stephen? You're going to die in a brawl with your friend Alexandros. You're going to kill each other. Nasadi.
I'm sorry, Mr. Miller. I was weak.
Shut up, Alexandros. We've got no time for your touching apologies. Ikfaliba, Beshora.
Surely this is an affair between ourselves. To give you much more pleasure to kill me yourself.
You're a very clever man, Stephen, but there are times when you are rather naive. I'm perfectly happy to sit here and watch them go to work.
This is terrible, terrible. Make a mistake to use knives with me, eh, Mr. Miller? I need the cognac.